Okay, we're ready to memorize core verse number 2. But before we do, it's a pretty short verse. Let's review the 3 rules for memorization. Rule number 1, repeat, repeat, repeat. Say it until you can't say it or hear it any other way. Number 2, hands, feet. The more your hands are moving, the more your feet are moving, the more quickly you'll memorize the verse. And rule number 3, 3, 3, 3. 3 minutes to memorize one verse, 3 days before you can say it without looking at it, and 3 weeks of repeating it every day for it to be permanently in your memory. So with that in mind, let's review last week's memory verse, see if you can still say it without looking at it. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Genesis 1, verse 1. Again, we're going to say the reference and then say it at the end again, just to embed it in our minds. The more you can locate, even if it's just the chapter you remember, the more easily you're going to be able to find and use these verses for your own spiritual growth. Okay, we're ready for core verse number 2. This is Genesis 1, verse 26. Genesis 1, verse 26. Again, another really short, pretty easy verse to memorize. Then God said, and notice the hand motion. I'm pointing up to God and then speaking out. Then God said, then God said, then God said, then God said, let us, and I'm going to look to the left and right, like a Holy Spirit on the left, Jesus is on the right hand of God. So let us make man, and just a little fist together, I don't know, pounding something into a lump of clay or something. Let us make man in our image. I'm just going to kind of circle my face. This is my image, our image. So let's put that all together. Then God said, 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 let us make man in our image. Let us make man in our image. Let us make man in our image. I know it feels silly, but trust me, it will make it permanent. Let's put it all together. Then God said, let us make man in our image. Let us make man in our image. One more time. Then God said, let us make man in our image. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. Well done.